enough one to soil my trousers violently, how concerned should I be about this whole rift situation?
Very concerned. Okay. Gotta make my way over there. Path up to there, which I think I'm going to do. Path to here and turn right. I'm usually following the path. Leads me to dying lights. Find cool stuff out.
That's one hell of a wall. Going over or under's out of the question. But what about around?
Andy's Choice has set up shop somewhere to our south. We pay him a visit, they may just help us reach the lab.
What's going on? I got a couple people jumping in right now. Let me know what you think of the game.
That almost sounded like... Fuck! Mortar fire! Move!
They find more of those? What the hell? Go through it. It's sealed. Well. All around here. Find a way around. I don't know how to get in there. Let me try to go around the back way instead of going there, because I can't get that wall. Go up to here. You know, that's about where I go to anyway. Let's make it back to the road over there. Grab some stuff along the way.
Ready to waste it! Or your command!
Bucklaw's always crabby. Captain Metclaw!
Not getting up without help, command!
Not quite charged yet. Back in business.
Knew you had my back.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Draft is ready, and frankly, pissed off. Time to earn my commission. Looks like a fight.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Spray submachine gun. Oh, he has a head. Why is he carrying a head? What the hell? I get this every single time. Well, if anybody watching can help me out, I keep on getting temporary ban for unoriginal content. This is clearly original content. I'm streaming live. I don't get it. I don't get this TikTok.
Armed and ready. Back up the road.
that was doesn't sound like anything I'd like to meet up close.
I got this little eye. What's that over there? That's over there. Over here.
Ain't meaning to pick an old wound here, but I was looking at your memorial the other day. To your old crew? You clearly shown it some care. It's good of you.
Really? You don't think it's too, morbid? Someone more well-adjusted would have probably moved on.
You have, Amara. Don't mistake respecting their memory for wallowing. Everyone leaves an impression. Ain't no harm in saying so.
You aiming to get a little shrine yourself once you pass on?
Ain't something I care about, seeing as I'll be dead. Though if you think I'm going anytime soon, you got another thing coming. I always planned on being the last one standing.
Where I go, everybody's dead already. Okay, damn it. I can't do anything with that yet. Shrine. Still everyone's available. Revolver.
In the nick of time, as always.
Your arrival could not be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm, glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret.
Protectorate's not exactly known for subtlety.
For any subject, visiting the matriarch and First Sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions. We'll certainly face more resistance inside, but rest assured, I'm prepared for the majority of the complications we might encounter. Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the Matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people. The time for considering risk has passed. We cannot afford to be timid when battling giants. Besides, now I have 2 Earth Directorate agents to assist me. What could go wrong?
Everything.
If you're referring to Horizon Point, I call those extenuating circumstances with the helping side of cold-blooded betrayal.
Fortunately for us, then, we are all on the same side. Reaching the vaults will be no simple task. There are likely to be unforeseen security measures to contend with, though hopefully nothing too obstructive. We must first gain entry to the security room, however. Once there, I should be able to access more information about the lower levels layout and potential hazards.
I can see a half-dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done. The Consul is incensed about the death of one of his own. He sends sentinels to hunt Audra down. I try to help her hide, but they found her anyway. They tortured her for the locations of the other members of our cell. They're all gone now, dead. I alone am left to complete our mission.
What the commander said. We thought we were doing the right thing.
I will not pretend it isn't a blow, but what's done is done. There will be time to grieve once the Protectorate is dead and buried. After you. Stay close and keep silent. The less attention we draw, the better. By the Matriarch, there weren't supposed to be visitors today. That Sentinel and Docent are gonna put splinters in our plan if they're not dealt with.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
Woe to have the matriarch taken from us before her time.
Actually, the matriarch... Matriarch passed at the impressive and venerable age of 90, establishing Arcadia.
90? So young! Imagine what glorious inventions she could have conceived of before the end.
Set course for Arcadia. In my new colony, we will abandon the illness of corporatism. None will suffer for the pleasure of unseen. disaccord between the Protectorate and the Order of the Ascendant mark the moment of Arcadia's true birth.
Beloved matriarch, you are nearer to perfection as anyone living could ever achieve. It will be the honor of the Order to serve the Protectorate.
For my next gift, I bestow upon you the pinnacle of automechanical design, far superior to all automechanicals that came before. The time once spent in numbing manual labor may now be spent in harmonious community with your neighbor. Humble service to the Protectorate. May art and science flourish in these many hours, which I have returned to you.
Look alive, Commander.
Over here. It's locked.
Let me handle this. Looks like a fight. Help me.
How are you still upright over there?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Just say when.
Back in business.
Enter your belt. Unlock the stock.
It has been 10 minutes. Perhaps you would like to view the rest of the exhibition hall?
The last Sentinel who received a tour boasted of spending 30 minutes in Lamentations. Do you think me incapable of magic?
It's a pro.
The ordinary.
Lay low, Commander.
Medic's order!
Evasive element.
Loading on you! Not walking this off. Maybe looking a little
Easy there, Commander.
taken care of. Continue. Wait there. I'll come to you.
Well handled. Now, my turn. There should be a hidden entrance here. There. We can access the lower level now.
Trail that. Oh shit! That's not good. Turn back on, is it? That would be cool if I would have used that while they were in here.
The security room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Where are they?
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place. Fine. Seeing as you both lack the stomach, I suggest turning away now.
No! No! Matriarch, preserve me!
Seems you couldn't be bothered.
Feels ugly and wrong, what we just did. Doubt the Earth Directorate would approve neither. This damn job. Never gets easier, does it?
We can waste air on the ethics of this choice when the Protectorate. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault.
Can't save everyone. I'll take his jeweled ring. Disabled.
No going back from here. Not until we've done what we came here to.
Hold! Don't set foot in that room. The schematics on this console indicate this place is defended by all manner of traps. One moment. Yes. It appears there are enemy tripwires invisible to the naked eye. That will electrify the floors if crossed. Move cautiously. And if you have any gadgets that might help, I suggest using them.
like it.
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later. Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy. Damn, Commander. You don't have to work me over for a simple idea. Thought you appreciated a little ingenuity is all. Forget it. Let's just keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime, just in case. What did you need, Commander? What in the void? Can't think of a single reason why the Earth Directorate would be trading correspondence with the Matriarch. Anything's possible. Maybe they were trying to gain more info on what the Matriarch was up to. That has to be the case, right? Wish I shared that confidence. I'll see what I can do.
I would like to blow that thing up if I can. I didn't realize I wasn't gonna do that. Yeah. Nice.
Have a look, Commander. Who knows? Could come in handy. Just doing my part. But let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime. See what... Unless this is about the mission. Can it wait? What in the void? Can't think of a sink. Could all be lies. Anything's possible. Maybe they were trying to gain more info on what... Me neither, Commander. Smells like smoke. All right, but we...
Jump over it.
You've made it through. Good. Now there should be 3 switches in this room. When pulled in the correct order, the doors should open. And if I'm reading this right, the order is 1, 3, 2. But which switch corresponds to which number? Damn it. Why must the Protectorate abstract everything?
Must be a way to suss out which switch
By my
is
grandmother,
which.
I cannot abide the time
Maybe if
this
we could
research
pimp
into
the
the
wire.
rifts is taking. It has been years, and yet I am still absent my wife and daughter. I am still half whole. The researchers swear it's possible to bring them back from the void. Perhaps those are only pretty lies intended to pacify me, but I trust Dr. Hurley to tell me the truth. I know the Consul wishes me to give up this obsession and focus on the war effort, but why should I? Am I not sovereign of Arcadia? Should my desires not take priority?
Well, I'll not lament a stroke of good fortune.
Does that seem a little off to you, Commander? I think he's starting to worry me. That whole business with the curator. Never seen Zeb so eager for bloodletting before. He's a changed man. Just ain't sure it's for the better. I know you're right. Suppose part of me still feels responsible for what he's... Well, no...
Set that thing off.
That vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander. Remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts. Humble too. You take the honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
For a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here. This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the Matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
The longer this war continues, the further we stray from them. Every step we take must honor the Matriarch. I tell Henry this, but he is set in his ways. His notions regarding these rifts are sorely...
I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the Matriarch in exchange for skip drives. Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
Guess you were right about something being afoot.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the Matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different. That's just another story those in power tell to keep the rest of us complacent. We need to put that tale to the torch, even if it means setting the whole system on fire. Don't you understand? Something has to change.
Let's say you're right, Zeb.
I confess, my plans for the problems of that time are for greater minds than mine to solve. But they should have that opportunity, and we can create it for them. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work, its evolution over time. But no original Our dear Matriarch is a fraud, a cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better. By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed Emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, there's erstwhile. Giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
You've some strange notions of fun. Have you forgotten that it's the skip? Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided. I understand your reticence, but people should have the power and means to make choices for themselves, even unhealthy ones.
Hold on, Commander. Exposing the Earth Directorate in this way will cause people to lose faith and embolden the corporations to do as they please. Who does that help? Not to mention what might happen if that skip drive tech falls into the wrong hands. I've seen you bend over backwards to help this colony. If you truly believe this is the right course of action, I'll back you. But you had best be sure. Guess we're gonna do things your...
I remember a time when you would have... Thank you for your assistance in this matter. I had my...
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact...
Actually reckon I'm taking my leave for good. We're too far apart now on the things that matter. There's no future for us that don't end the same way it did last time. Not sure Arcadia's got one either, thanks to your decision. Come on, Commander. Let's just go.
see what happens if I walk through. Nothing.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life, my father's condition continues to deteriorate, both physically and mentally. It has been difficult to observe. His latest effort would see him entombed within an automechanical body. I objected, of course, to my father becoming some chimera of machine and man, but was overruled. Now the Order informs me that, far from being a panacea, this attempt has exacted a toll on my father that is likely to finish what time and disease have already begun. I may soon be sovereign. And if that bears out, I will need to hide all of this. Burn all of my father's research into longevity. Seal his auto-mech body away at the factory. What grief I will inherit. What mess.
That is awesome. Yes.
Don't even know where to start with everything that happened. I'm disappointed. Full stop. Zeb didn't exactly give us a choice, but it's gonna keep me up at night. What? I just feel so stupid. Zeb used us, DeVries used us. The Earth Director has been lying to everyone. Isn't there a single honest person in this voided galaxy? Maybe. But funny how it's not usually the honest ones who make. I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that. You're telling me you wouldn't have done things differently, or at least tried to. Permission to speak candid, Commander. Yeah, suppose we've moved. Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand. Ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence. Time will decide that one, I think. Only thing I know for sure is that I hate the Earth Directorate for putting us in this spot in the first place. I'm not saying that. Well, sometimes it feels like I don't know what I should be doing. I'm just cutting wires and hoping for the best. Been accused of that at times. Foolish as it might be, I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it, flawed as it is. All said, I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed. Right behind you.
Long sniper rifle. Simplifier.
Ready to waste on your command.
Always crabby.
Over here! Three hole in the head! I'm the one you need to worry about. Zip me in! Help me out!
A little woozy there, Commander.
I hate to ask for help, but help?
Draft is ready, and frankly, nice job.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Attention, Commander. There may be valuable parts at this location that can improve this unit's functionality. Performing a thorough search of the Automech factory is advised, should you wish to maximize your Valerie unit's combat effectiveness. Building factory schematics. It is likely the desired parts are being stored somewhere on the ground floor.
That gun.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So. So much.
There you are. Wraps tingling. All charged up.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Hop in my claw. Mess with me, you get the claw.
Sensibly, I must reload. Risk removing to cover. Sustain the system.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal. Hey, got a distraction for you. Come at it.
Very nice. I thought I had the scrapper. I guess not.
You know, there might be a goodie or two for Val in there.
Got eyes on some no good.
Now what's this? Better take a gander.
The idea is to kill them before you die. Appreciate a little help, Commander. Knew you had my back. How are you still upright over there?
Appreciate Protectorate craftsmanship.
Back in business.
Advance! Every
Lay low, Commander. Medic order.
Knew you had my back.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
Otherwise is unthinkable. Next up.
Good. Go put this advanced thing in Val and then do some racing. Can't use that again.
Marisol Delgado has been added to the ship roster and has claimed her. This unit has also been informed by Agent Delgado that she is not to be disturbed while resting unless the ship is on fire, and even this unit is available to answer any queries. Which member of the Incognito would you? Agent Delgado has asked that this unit, and she instead requests. Agent Delgado has also asked that this unit is ready to answer